Alright, welcome to the LPIC 1 results video. Fail. Meh. So I got a 440, you need a 500 to pass. I think a 500, I'm not sure how many total points there are. I think there are probably 1,000. So I failed it probably by only one or two questions, which is really frustrating. So I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm tempted to just review a bit for like a few weeks and then try it again. I'm not sure. I know for Cisco exams, you can't take it again like the next day. There has to be a time period. So I'll have to look that up. It might be worth another attempt because I don't think my study habits were that great. They're all out there in public, and I just read the materials. That's all I did. I didn't do any flashcards. I didn't really do any review. The explorational exercises and the guided exercises I got wrong, and I didn't go back and do them again the next day to try to refresh my memory. So there was a lot of memorization stuff on there. Like, for example, the file system standards. Yeah, you got to know that. Otherwise, you're just going to, you're not going to get those questions right that ask you about those file system standards. So there was a lot of memorization required that I did not do. I just read, in one ear, out the other. I didn't do any active recall. I didn't do any, testing, kind of flashcard, Leffner system space repetition. I didn't do anything of that. All I did was I created these videos and I read the learning materials, and I failed the exam by one or two questions. So, and that's different than than getting a full score, getting a 90% or higher. We're not talking about a good result. And to be honest, even if I pass and I only pass by one or two questions, that wouldn't be that great of a result either, because I've got the exam 102, I've got maybe the LPIC 2, the LPIC 3. So, I failed by maybe one, maybe two questions, but if I had gotten those questions right and passed, honestly, that wouldn't have been that great of a result, because there's a whole nother exam left, and it's just proving that I have a lot of gaps in my knowledge. So I'm gonna have to really think about what I do going forward. I know that the strategy of just reading the learning materials, I thought the test was fair. I thought, yes, by reading the learning materials you can pass the test. It's just you have to have better learning habits, better study habits than I did. You can't just read it word for word on YouTube videos, try and fail at the exercises, and then never go back and review what you learned. Never do any. Oh shit. Okay, that's a problem. Never do any like active recall or anything like that. So yeah, so that's the result. Not only did I fail the exam, I spilled an entire thing of water all over my desk and my computers and stuff. So hey, if you got a bad day, cheer up, because it's probably not as bad as mine right now.